So it appears I was using the wrong stream key and streaming to another stream from the past. There I was sitting there thinking, why isn't the stream working? And then I get a little email. Your live stream is live. Is it? No, it's not. Oh, but it was. So I had to go and reset the stream key. I've learnt a lesson there, people. Reset your stream key. Otherwise, you look a bit stupid. But that's okay, because we're going to make some stupid dance music. Well, maybe. Once I finish listening to this plinky doom plonk and sink a bit more of my lager shandy. I have literally no ideas for anything I'm going to do, other than one thing, which was that I've got the theme tune to Bravestar, and I thought, I wonder if I could edit out the B, so rather than it saying Bravestar, it says Ravestar, and then that could be like the track. Bravestar. I might do that. I don't know. That's the only idea I've got. Wait for a few more people to join, because you know you get that performance anxiety when the room's empty. That's why people say, come closer, we don't bite. Do you know why people say that? Do you know the psychology behind why people say that? It's because they can't get into their space without feeling like that there's a substantial amount of people there watching. They kind of need to have that front row of adoration before they can get in the zone to like really perform. So that's why people say, come closer, we don't bite. What they're actually saying is, come closer so I can feel better about myself. So that, when people say that, go and stand right at the back. Because they are there to entertain you, not them. That's not entirely true. I'm just being that's a bit mean actually. I don't know why people say that. That was just something me and a friend said once when we were watching a band, and they said, come closer, we don't bite. And we were thinking like, don't you tell us what to do. You do what we want. We got thrown out after that conversation. All right, it's Friday. Let's go for 150. And I'm going to start with the 808 call kit. Maybe use my push. Oh. Oh no, maybe not, because when I bash it, it bashes the mic. Oh, that's better. Oh, you know what? Now that I've got the push 2 plugged back in, I'm noticing the difference in the pads. I'm already bored. Well, all right. That's just get in the zone, man. Come closer, we don't bite. Oh, this lager shandy bites a bit though. I got like the I've been watching a lot of Human Synthetics live streams, and I think I've caught his live stream bug a little bit. I was just like, I just want a live stream. So much easier. You don't have to edit the videos. and it's very relaxing. So I'm going to try and channel some of his inner zen. Talk really softly to the chat. Hi, chat. But no, he keeps name dropping the 0G sample packs from like the 90s, and I was like, oh, I've just got to get it. I've got to get it. I'm sick of hearing the name. So I went and got not that one. Well, I got them all, but I got like Jungle Warfare, and I just thought like there's some cool basses in here. Oh, hang on, is my cue on? Yeah, my cue's on. Yeah, that one. I want to use that one. I don't know why. It's just the one. Where is it? So I don't know if it's really right for whatever it is I'm going to do. Ravestar. I guess I'll just mimic the kick drum. Something like that, I think, wasn't it? I can't remember. Let's get that Bravestar sample in, just see what. It's the whole theme tune. Yeah, let's see what this is going to get boring very quickly. Let's see what like loops we've got here. That one's all right. Oh, exotic. Maybe. Yeah. Oh yes. Well, I've got that one. I know. Yeah, we'll have that one in. Wow. I put it on the track with all the droney plonk on it. Right. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. It was a bit frightening. Let's just do the limited thing. Otherwise, I'll get people getting upset. Where's the limiter? Where is it? People get upset and leave comments. It hurt my ears. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Put that in here, maybe put it there or something. Turn that snap off. Oh dear, no, actually, let's turn it back on. Maybe another bit. Yeah. think my push is crushed. Let's just do it in here. Oh no. What's going on? Oh, is it because I've got note on? Oh, there we go. That's kind of shit. Running out of time. Just that bit. Right, let's put this Bravestar thing into simpler, and actually I'm just gonna make a copy of this one without those claps, and then they can just kind of bounce around between each other for 4 times. Yeah, okay. With a ride in. Take one here, I need a ride. Where's the ride here? Is it that one? Alright. I'll make it sound a little bit more in your face a bit later. Higher. frightening. Somewhere there's like that really cool 80s like laser sound. I wanted to use that. There it is. Whatever that is. But I tried to find it on the internet and I could not. It's in like pretty much every like Filmation. What were they called? There was like a company that made all of those cartoons, Filmation or something. So I'm going to take that. Yeah, take that. Sling that. Let's sling that in here. There or something. Turn that off. Oh, it doesn't really cut through. Nah, it's kind of shit. Oh well. Maybe there's some other good bits. Oh yeah, ravestar. Yeah, we'll use this bit. Yeah, with that. That's stupid. Okay. No, not that many. That thing's happening too often. Oh my. Will this be over soon? No. Yes, probably. I'm kind of sick of it. It's only been 20 minutes. But I shall keep it nonetheless because I'm going to share all of this to Patreon later. So, okay, let's move on. Let's move on to something else now. Let's fold all these up. Maybe I'll save this and then we'll start with something new. Let's do collect all and save. Let's put it on the desktop. Let's call it ravestar. It wasn't though. It was rave. Nah. Rave. Nah. No, mate. No. No, not at all. Okay, what next then? How many people we got? Oh, 32 people watching. Hi everyone. How's it going? Hope you're having a nice Friday. It's the weekend. I thought that I better hop on and do something because I haven't done anything for a while. Been taking a bit of a break, doing some other things, and forgot about my YouTube. So rather than edit something, I just thought I'd come in with nothing and see what happens. Oh, I see some fruit reacts. Give me those fruit reacts, even though it's not really the occasion. Nedit 2 has taken a bit of a back seat because I kind of decided that I hated it and wanted to start again, but I'd kind of gone too far with it that it was a little bit of a undertaking just to start from scratch. In fact, I can't even remember which version I was on. Did I save that? Let's make something new. It kind of started to suck because it was too clicky. Can't remember where it is. I think it's in here. I'm guessing it's build 3. Yeah, this one. This was the one with the. It's probably going to be massive because I've upscaled this. Oh, actually, it's not at all. But yeah, so we've got this nice little. Oh, look at that! Look at that glitch out there. That's nice. I was sort of thinking I wanted to. I don't know how I feel about tabbing around like this to get all to the different things. And originally I wanted them all on one screen, kind of in this sort of vertical fashion like this. And I've been thinking differently about how I want them to fade in and out from each other. And I can't make up my mind about how to handle this re-triggering thing. Because currently it doesn't re-trigger on each step. So if they're all like that, then they'll just loop. They'll loop as they re-trigger. And I was kind of thinking, no, I want them to loop. I want them to re-trigger, but then re-trigger the re-trigger every step. Anyway, I kind of went, and decided that I hate it. So I'm going to put it to the back of my mind for a little while and then wait until it hits me again. Gosh, there's a lot of fruit in the chat. How about that? So I don't think we're going to look at Nedit much today, but any other suggestions? I was quite keen to explore some more of these 0G samples. Oh, that's nice. Sounds a bit like one of those new Aphex tracks. Sounds like a break he'd use. I'm not sure about that. Oh, I've had that one before. These have all been, I think, programmed to sound quite nice. Hi, and welcome to Browsing Loops with Ned Rush. I bet you'd all wish you'd have gone to the pub. It's a classic. Bring them all in. Let's just bring them all in and just see what happens. How many are there? There's probably about 100. Oh my God, there's a lot. All right, let's just bring them all in and see what happens. See if we can make them do something at 100 BPM. This might not work. Might sound bad. Let's go other, and then let's say play for like half your time. Oh! They're all at twice the speed. Yeah. That's maybe, I tell you what, let's try that again. Let's delete all of those and let's actually go up to like 165 and then drag them all back in. Oh, that one's almost a bit power ballad. So I make a power ballad. No one said no. This is how I used to make music in 2010, 2009. I just used to bring them all in like this and do this. And where are those basses? Let's use all the basses. Warp off then, not to clip end. Let's go to clip like that. What's going on? We've reached the end of the stream, not even halfway through it. This is what I would normally do to finish up. Getting ahead of myself. Oh my goodness. Start that again. Actually, let's put those in a group and put all of that on there. Going woo woo. Is it that one? Oh, I don't know. stupid. I gotta find that stupid woo. It's this. Gotta take that out. Right, where was I? Where are those things? All right. I've run out of lager shandy. I'll be back in a minute. What did I miss? Did I miss anything good? Forgotten how this thing works. Oh. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, that slide. Oh yeah, the select quantize, that's meant. content has helped me become a much better artist. Thanks a lot. Oh, that's a very nice thing for you to say whilst I'm making a total racket. Is it you don't make stuff like this, do you? Otherwise I'd be like, really? Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. And what's this video about? Well, we're going to learn how to clear a dance floor. Like that. That's how you do that. Right, this is stupid. Let's move on to something else. Let's do. Wow. What? What's going on? Is it that one? It's going on forever. All right. New live set. Not going to save that one. It was stupid. I kind of had like, I was thinking I wanted to make like a, can you shout out to my little son, Anthony? Hi, Anthony. Did he start school? He said he started school. Big day. I was thinking I wanted to make like, because I also watch a lot. Basically, the only Ableton YouTube stuff I watch is people who are my patrons. So I watch Phil and Alex and Gus, although he doesn't do Ableton stuff or whatever. And like Phil's always doing FM. He loves his FM synths, especially old ones. And I was kind of like, I wonder if I could make like a little like FM sequencer synthesizer thing. Why don't we do that? Let's nerd up. Nerd up, everyone. Let's start with this. See what this is like. Trying to do this on a live stream. Let's start with a phaser 1.0.0 at block 1. Let's zoom in, zoom out, zoom in a little bit. And let's have a look at that. Start the transport. Okay, that's going. So whilst I was making Nedit, I kind of made a few like little developments because up until that point, I was doing stuff like to make sequences. I was like using a phaser and then multiplying it by how many steps I want. So in this case, it would be like 16. Whoa. Multiplying it by 16, which would be the number of steps. And then you have to add 1 because it's going, you need to go from 1 to 16. And then I was using like, I was using a snapshot going at every 1 millisecond. And then a change to filter out the floating numbers. And then I would get the index of the sequencer. So that's now going from 1 to 16 at whatever tempo we are in Ableton. 100 BPM. Let's go up to 140. It's Friday. And then that would then go into something like live.grid. That's not how you spell that. Live.grid. And then there's my sequencer. And I like live.grid very much. It's got some really cool things that it can do. And the way that it gives you the messages. Excuse me, just having a little shandy break. The way it gives you the messages is pretty intuitive. But I'm still not convinced of the timing. So I've been kind of, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to keep this stuff though. I've been looking at using buffers. Let's make a buffer. Let's call it SEQ and let's give it a number of samples. Let's say samples 16, the same as how many steps we want in our sequencer. And so you might be thinking, well, a buffer is like for audio, right? You can keep audio in it or you load samples into it, you record into it. Yeah, but you know, you can also just use it, it's just data. So if you get something like a peak, and say write into the SEQ. Actually, let's give them dash 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 SEQ. And then we take something like a multi-slider at size 16. Let's just hop into the inspector. Yeah, the default range is 0 to 1. That's good because that's the range we want to write into our buffer. So let's make a waveform at buffer name dash 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 SEQ. And then we can see what's in our buffer. And then we make a list funnel so that we can take all of this stuff, spits out a list like that. Big list of numbers. Actually, let's go for continuous data output when mousing. Thin line, let's go with the bar. And the signed, draw signed displays. Yeah, okay, maybe not. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I want to do... No, I don't want to do -1 to 1. Let's do 0 to 1. Oh, is that right? Yeah. Okay, so now we can set... so it's a big table of numbers between 0 and 1. So we put that into our list funnel, and then we put that into our peak, and then we can write those values into a buffer. There they are. So we can click the buffer, and now we've made a little like table of samples, which is very nice, and we can see that there. And then we can... Where can I put all of this crap? Let's put it over here. Let's move you over there. Right, and then we can get we can get a wave object. This is my favorite. I used to be a big groove tilde guy, but now I'm all about the wave tilde, you know. We give it the same argument as the buffer, say 0 start time, 0 end time, 1 channel. And then we can read from the contents of that buffer using this phaser. So the amount of samples is effectively how many steps there are in our sequence. And we have 16 samples. So we're already multiplying this phaser ramp, which is going from 0 to 1 by 16, and then adding a 1. So we can essentially index through all of these steps. And then what we get is nothing. Ah, no, we don't need to do this. We don't need to do this because the phaser will ramp from 0 to 1. So the wave only needs a ramp from 0 to 1, and it's going to read through all of these values over the course of 0 to 1. We don't need to multiply by 16 and add 1, or do we? What have I done? Why isn't it working? Oh, I didn't put enough dashes in the thing. There we go. Hey, there's our little... So every time, so if I did something like this, just draw like a little naff ramp here like that, you can see we've got this sequence here, and we can do this, and we've made a little sequence of audio. It's pretty cool. And there's also these various interpolation attributes. And if you set it to none, you essentially just get steps like that, which is kind of what we want. So I'll put that in at interp none. And there's our little sequence. Now, what we can also do with that is we can take the delta of that. We get like these little single sample impulses every time that there's a dramatic change in value. Although when I tried this in normal MSP, it didn't, that didn't really work as good as it works in Gen. Let's try greater than 0.5. No, that's not good enough. Anyway, look, we'll worry about the gate sequencer later. So why don't we use this for the... We're going to have to make loads of these. So why don't we... Let's just make a live gain. Plug that to the plug out. Turn it down a bit. Let's get a cycle. And let's maybe... use this to do the frequency, but we're going to get very, very low frequencies because this is only 0 to 1. So we're going to have to multiply this quite a bit. We could just use scale. Let's use scale 0 to 1. Let's say 100 to 5,000. And then we could maybe attenuate that later with some numbers. So we could have a high value. That's the exponent. Yeah, so we could just have like a number here and a number. Whoops. Number here and a number here. And we can say we don't want to go to 1,000. We want to go to, we don't want to go to 5,000. We want to go to 1,100. Let's see if what this sounds like. Probably awful. No, it doesn't. It sounds like the 50s. We've made 1950s electronic music. Okay. So very quickly we can, and the timing, the timing should be pretty rock solid because it's all happening at sample rate. There's no max messages other than to fill the buffer. So we can make some more. Let's make some more. Let's zoom out a little bit now. Let's take a copy of all this and this stuff. We don't need that now. I don't think we don't really need that either. Actually, let's put that maybe here. Oh God, actually, I don't really need that. I'm confident that it works. Let's maybe make this a bit smaller. All right, let's take a copy of all of this stuff, and then this one we'll just call sec2. This one could be sec2. This one could be sec2. And this could be our FM. So we could have our carrier on this side, which is all this stuff, and our modulator on this side. So we're going to have to make a decision over where we do that. Well, I guess we do that here at this point. So let's make a multiplier. Let's say multiply by nothing for now, and then we'll have a number. We'll say we can multiply it in hertz. And I think we add it to the carrier frequency. Let's see if that works. Now we're going to need to drive our wave here. Let's draw in a sequence. Let's see if it works. See if it's working. All right, let's have a look at that one. Okay, they are indeed not the same. Let's see how it sounds. Let's set this with a range of 200 to 2000. Yeah. FM Martha. I've suddenly got way less comments in the chat now. When I was prattling about in Ableton, everyone was all chit chat. Now I'm doing max. Everyone's gone to sleep. They've all gone to sleep, haven't they? That's fine. Just do it on my own. So now we're going to need something to gate the amplitude. So we'll just make another sequencer. Let's take a copy of all this. Ooh. It's glitched out. We could do some like interesting stuff by wrapping the two sequencers. So we could wrap this one by say, I don't know. What's 3 times 16th of 1? The 16th is 0.0625. God, I can't do the maths. Let's just, that's fine. We'll do it here. Let's go sig 1 divided by 16, which is 0.0625, multiplied by 3. Yeah, I knew it had an 8 in it. So now we're kind of just wrapping around the first 3 stages of the FM sequencer. And we could do the same thing for the carrier sequencer by just moduloing by a different number. So we'll do modulo. I love all this stuff. This is phasers and modulos. So let's modulo this one by 6. Or 5. No, let's do it by... Whoopsie. Let's do it by 5. Let's maybe come down a bit. Right, we're gonna need a... What does the modulo do? So the modulo, this is a good way to probably demonstrate it. So the modulo just wraps numbers back around. So if I was to, if you like look down here, woo, I've got like an integer here and a modulo and then another integer here. So if I was to say modulo by 3, then when I go above 3, it's just going to wrap back round. So even though I'm going 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, it's just going 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. So it just wraps round. It's kind of like just going, whilst all these numbers are going like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, this one's just going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So when you use it with sequences, it can be quite interesting because you can do this kind of stuff where it's only going to kind of loop around a certain part of the sequence, and then you can offset that and make it move to other parts of the sequence. It's pretty fun. It's quite hard to do in Eurorack, I find. Why isn't it working now? What happened? Why not working? Oh, volume's down. Right, we need a sequencer for the gate. So this is going to be slightly different. Let's get this multi-slider here and set the values from 0 to 1, but integer, so that it's either on or off. And let's look at that buffer. Right, we need to give this a different name. So let's call this one gate, and this one gate, and this one gate. So now we can make a little gate sequencer, something like this. But the problem with that, well, let's actually just see what it does first. Oh no, that's not right. Let's take that phaser. Could have a different phaser for each sequencer. It's all good fun stuff. So let's have a look at what our gate sequencer is doing now. So it's kind of just going, let's see what that sounds like. We don't need that anymore. Let's put this into a multiplier here and run that into that. Oops. Oh, I can zoom out with the scroll wheel. Wow, I didn't know that. I was using the plus and minus. Now I'm lost. Right. It's kind of fun. If we go up to like 160, we've kind of got like mid-90s FM square pusher stuff. Okay, I'm done with that modulo stuff. So yeah, what we've got there is, and it's possible. Yeah, we're going to need to rely on the transport to actually stop the thing. So yeah, we've got like we've kind of just got like on or off, which could be kind of quite nice, but you might still want, I don't know actually. But anyway, we're going to need to smooth out those clicks. So we're going to use a slide let's say slide up by 1 and slide down by 1,000 samples. And that should maybe make it a little less clicky. Or, yeah, so now we've got this nice curve. Then we can put an integer in here to say let's come back down. Yeah, so we're going to need to do something about that when we stop the transport. So let's use plug sync. Plug phase, plug sync. I've been told on good authority this is the one to use. So let's put another multiplier in there. And this will basically report, I think it needs a load bang. This will report when int. This will report when the transport's on and when it's off. That's it, right? That goes in there, and then no matter what happens, actually, let's put it into a sig first. And then whatever happens when we stop the transport, we get silence. Yes. I've got less viewers now. I started doing max MSP. I shouldn't have. The max crew is a little bit more in the corner than the Ableton crew. Anyway, let's try the sequencers with, actually, I wonder what this one would be like. I'm just going to temporarily take that out. And I wonder what this gate sequencer would be like if we were using some of this interpolation stuff. So let's go for like a cosine. Oh, wow. Let's do that for all of them. Yeah, we're in R2D2 territory now. All right, so yeah, so I was going to send this to Phil as a little present, but I'm probably going to need to do something about that. I don't think I need to use all these scale things. Let's just like clip it at 0. Do you need a high value for? Let's clip at 0 and like 10,000. Is that 10,000? No, that's 100,000. And then we can just have like a multiply thing here. Multiply by 1 or whatever, and then have a live dial. Oh no. I'm going to give him really cryptic UI. In fact, I'm not going to label it. It's not going to have any names. All right, won't let me not have a name. Maybe if I do speech mark, space, speech mark. Yeah. Speech mark, space, speech mark. No names, no clues. Right. And then this can be set prototype for frequency. Oh, it's put the name back in. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave that there. Where's the other one? Yeah, here. Okay. See if this still works. Oh my. Oh, that one's not clipped. Let's clip. What's that there? Oh yeah, okay, we might need, oh damn it. We might need another live dial there. Okay, let's say that this one is amount 100%. That'll do. And we need to clip. Where is that one being clipped? Yeah. Clip that there. It's going to be time. So what's that, milliseconds? 1 second. Okay, let's do translate MS to samples at listen 1. And then that can be the decay time. Although it's not really. Actually, I wonder if this might be when the delta would come in quite useful. Let's have a look at what the delta's doing. Ooh. Let's try the... all right, let's see what that's like. Ah, but when they're all full... it's a bit clicky. No, don't like that. Don't like that either. Kind of loses a bit of volume. All right. We're gonna have to do maybe like a bit of a low pass. Let's maybe do like a 1 pole at let's start with 4,000. No, let's try 1,000. Still a bit clicky, but all right, let's get all this stuff together. That. All into presentation. Let's go into presentation mode. Let's make it really cryptic. And poorly designed. Put that there and put that there and that there. Okay, that'll do. Let's go save as. Save it to my desktop. I'm just going to call it FMSec1. Oh my! Let's go to the inspector and say open in presentation. Let's go to presentation. Unlock it. Let's find that line. Oh. Let's find the line. Set device width. Sorry, that was starting to get on my nerves. Right. Here we go. Save that. Close it. See if it works. No, I'm missing some stuff. I'm missing the other... yeah, that one. Missing that. That needs to go in too. Otherwise, no FM. Where's that going to go? That can go next to that one. Oh, wait a minute. Let's those there. Put that there. All right, let's try now. Yeah. All right, there we go. Anyone still there? So I've done a little bit of stupid Ableton stuff and a little bit of silly Mac stuff. R2D2 was made on the ARP 2600, I believe. Can't wait to play one of those. You're right, it was. And it was a little bit of Ben Burt into the microphone going whistling and making baby noises. Well, I don't really know what else to do now. I've slightly run out of steam. I felt compelled to make something that vaguely resembles content because I've been out of the loop for a while. But I'm going to be back in September because I've got a huge list of ideas of things that I need to do, including some very special things that some very special people have asked me to do, and then a couple of other things that I'm just going to do myself for fun. So I don't really have anything else to do or say, so I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you had a nice time. Yeah, I guess that's it. Let's make some 707 core.